Take your pick, either Burns and Gaffney or the rivalry showdown, Dorman and Spartanburg. That's where we'll start at Viking Stadium, where the Dorman Cavaliers, although they'd won just 22 times in 70 meetings over the years, have a winning record in the series against the Vikings, but Spartanburg was trying to make it 5 straight. This one went down to the wire. Here's Todd Summers with the recap.
6th-ranked Dorman on the road taking on Spartanburg. Under 2 minutes to play first quarter. Trenton Lynch races 83 yards for his second touchdown in less than 2 minutes. Spartanburg leads 13-7. Early second quarter, Lynch powers straight ahead for a 3-yard touchdown, his third of the half. Vikings up 20-7. Just over 2 minutes to play second quarter. The Cavaliers respond as freshman Carter Nash sheds a couple of tackles and goes 27 yards for the score. Dorman cuts the lead to 23-14. 5 seconds to play in the first half. Meek Slidell throws to the end zone, and Nick Means makes a sliding grab for a 23-yard touchdown as Dorman cuts the Spartanburg advantage to 23-21 at the break. Early third quarter, Isaac Tate off the right side and into the end zone for a 7-yard touchdown. Dorman back on top, 27-23. Early fourth quarter, Vikings take advantage of a Cavs turnover as Trenton Lynch goes straight ahead for a 1-yard touchdown, his fourth of the night. He goes for 252 yards on the ground. Spartanburg back on top, 30-27. However, midway through the fourth, Ransom Farr connects on a 28-yard field goal for the Cavaliers to tie the game at 30. The Vikings get the ball back. Lynch picks up 33 yards on the run all the way down to the Cavaliers' 42-yard line, and that helps set up a Will Love 51-yard field goal to win it at the buzzer as Spartanburg defeats Dorman in dramatic fashion, 33-30.
No doubt he's done made 4 or 5 50. Okay, snap, hold, kick. Don't forget everybody else up there. Okay, our guys play great. The more we play, the better we get.
For them to trust me to send me out for that field goal, that means everything to me. I really appreciate not only Coach Hodge, but the offense for getting me in a position to make a field goal.
In Spartanburg, for the High School Red Zone, I'm Todd Summers.
Boy, what a game. Gaffney, like Dorman, began the night unbeaten in region play, taking on Burns. Well, Burns jumped out to a 10-0 lead. Gaffney clawed its way back to a 14-10 advantage midway through the second quarter. Then later in the second, Trey Segura hit by Chanson Mickles. Big-time play right there. Third play of the third quarter, Banks Boughton. Look at the footwork. Stays in bounds, turns it into a 75-yard run. He was trying to go 4-0 as the lone QB1 for the Tribe this season. Added to his rushing touchdown total, came in with 6 so far on the season. Midway through the fourth, Gaffney up by 5, 4th and 12. Boughton and Joe Bauman. That gets him a first down. It leads to a Josiah Hill touchdown. That seals the deal. Donnie Littlejohn's team sits in first place all by themselves at 4-0 in Region 2-5A with a 28-16 win.
Anytime you can get a victory, regardless who the opponent is, you got to be excited about it. I mean, it is special because it's Burns. You know, our goal is to continue to try to win the conference championship. And, you know, they were a notch that we had to get, and so now we're 4-0, and that's what the goal of the night was.
Gaffney has now won 6 out of 8 in the series. They lead the all-time matchups against Burns now 23-20. It's been really close. Other action in Region 2-5A, Boiling Springs trying to hand Wade Hampton a 21st straight loss, and the Bulldogs trying to make it 7 straight in the series. Emory Logan and Trayson Suber getting together on the connection. They get close. Dennis Glenn takes it into the end zone. Bulldogs roll on to the win. They improved to 2-2 in the region, 4-3 overall with a 45-0 shutout, their second shutout of the season. Eastside and Riverside. Riverside raising over $93,000 to help veterans who need homes as part of their Spirit Week. What a great effort that was. And, well, some defense being played big time right there. Kagan Rowland leads the sack of Peyton Schrader. At the break, Warriors up 23-10. Third quarter, Gideon Murray for Riverside. Camilio Morrison on the receiving end, going to take it to the house. Riverside extended the lead to 30-10. Schrader comes right back. Caps off a drive, hitting Caden Workman. That cut the deficit to 16 for Eastside. But in the end, Riverside goes on to a 49-36 win. It's their 5th straight against the Eagles from just around the corner. Region 1-5A, big one in the Lakelands tonight. Greenville trying to extend its winning streak and stay unbeaten with Hannah in region play. They were going for a 6th straight win, but they had to take on mighty Greenwood. Keyshawn Farrow, what an escape act that was, and he finds Arkeya Shell to make it a 21-14 game Greenwood. So in the fourth quarter, Greenville's back within 7. So they count on Tristan Lewis, the big fella, so tough to take down when he's got a head of steam. That made it 27-14. Then Trey Crawford gonna sprint to the end zone. Greenwood gets the win 35-14. Greenville had won 2 of the past 3, but it was Chris Liner's team that improves to 3-1 in region play tonight.
Overall, this was our most complete game. I thought we had some guys really, wanted to defend our home turf, so to speak. Yeah, it's a huge win. We told them that on Monday that this win this game right here would dictate a lot of what happens, come November and December. So we really needed this one, and our guys came out and they were determined to do it, and we did it.
And that they did. So Greenwood and Greenville now tied for 2nd place in Region 1-5A, but of course Greenwood owns the tiebreaker. What about the team that began the night sharing 1st place with Greenville? TL Hannah trying to get to 4-0 and win a 10th straight game in region play. They were taking on visiting Woodmont. Thomas Williams into the end zone for the 7-0 lead. Amari Nance makes it 14-0 on a 15-yarder, and Hannah cruises on to a 16th win without a loss against the Wildcats, 42-9. TL Hannah, a 6th straight win on the season, 6-1 overall, 4-0, and by themselves in 1st place in Region 1-5A.